I grew up singing everywhere. From weddings I wasn't invited to hosting mini concerts at our home compound. I would watch Rihanna on TV and know that just one day I would stand exactly where she is. My mom knew this and supported me all the way. She was also a creative. She used to braid hair and write plays for fun. But because she came from a conservative village, that's all that it could be, fun. And so just like her peers, she had to shove her talents to the side and make her way up the corporate ladder. She did, but she was never truly fulfilled. Until many years later, God gave her me, a second chance, her key back into the creative space. And in realizing this, she did everything to make sure that I was seen. She would send me to the front of every audience she could get her hands on. She took out loans to take me to the studio. Man, my mom did everything, and I'm so grateful to her. So, a while from then, we realized it was time to go mainstream. So we had to tell everybody because, man, this was big. It was major. And not just for me. It was big for my mom. It was big for the rest of the family, the friends, the neighbor. Even the pastor had to know that, man, I was going to become a superstar. And so the following week, we drove to the tailor, designed a white top with orange and red details, paired that with some ugly red pants and some thick-soled white shoes. I call those superstar shoes. And then we gathered all the money that we had saved up, all the money that my mom had, loaned, all the money that I had worked for, and got in touch with the biggest music video director in the country. I couldn't believe that he was going to direct my music video. And I remember the night before that shoot, I was just like, I can't wait to be a superstar. I can't wait to be a superstar. How am I going to take selfies with people? I thought of everything. So the morning came, we sent over the last deposit. And just as my mom were leaving, boom. Mteja wa nambari uliopiga hapatikani kwa sasa. Meaning, sorry, the number you dialed cannot be reached. The man that held my dreams in his hands had disappeared with all the money that we have saved. Anyone that's been conned knows exactly how that feels. To be fooled. To breathe but not gather any air. That's some kind of pain you can only understand through experience. And so from then on, we had to start from scratch. Working once again through conmen, through gatekeepers, through male predators. But my parents always told me that it would work out as long as we just kept trying. And I remember no radio would play my music because their ratings would go down. No producer would work with me because they said my sound was too weird. And those superstars that promised me a collaboration was just like that uncle that promises you a job when you're done with school. Poof, they're gone. But today, as I stand here, I'm on billboards on Times Square, New York. I'm the first Black woman from this continent to headline BBC 100 concerts. And to me, the most important one of all is that I have finally become the highest streamed female artist from my country. But I don't feel bad about anything that happened. all that time. As a matter of fact, right now, I'm happy because it's all those no's that have gotten me to this one yes. And what I hope for myself and for all of you women here is that we will continue lighting a path that welcomes even the most peculiar of us into spaces of success. You hear me? I want us to welcome even the most peculiar of us into spaces of success. I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget. I was here. I lived and I loved. I was here. I did. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it could be. I will leave my mark. Everyone should know I was here. My name is Nikita Kering, and I am a 20-year-old singer and songwriter from Nairobi, Kenya. And just like all of you, I am a proud African woman.